Hey guys, this is AF and you're watching Dev Diaries, a bi-weekly series where I take you through my journey solo developing Pixel Wars, a turn-based tactical PvP brawler game where you battle other players for real money prizes and eternal glory. Now, this episode is special because it's not only the last episode of 2024, but also because we're going to be doing a little bit of in-game show and tell, and we're going to be reviewing some new stuff, as well as stuff that we spoke about in the previous episodes. We're also going to be doing a game shout-out, as always, one of the games that I've enjoyed playing lately and I recommend to you guys. And we're also going to be doing a special giveaway at the end of this clip, so stay tuned and let's get into it. But before we get into it, I would like to invite you guys to follow DEADPXLZ on Twitter and also check out my special place on the internet, which is basically a one-stop shop for everything AF. And you can find everything you need to know about my game development activity as well as my blockchain development activity as well. So feel free to go to pixels.af at any time. Also, get on the socials in the description and check out all the links that I left there for a broader view of the DEADPXLZ ecosystem. Now, you guys remember we recently launched Pixel Wars Wiki, where it's basically a wiki for the game, for Pixel Wars. We can go and check out all of the information related to the game that is currently available. So it's obviously a work in progress, and until the game is actually out, it is going to be a work in progress. So take everything here with a grain of salt, but mostly it's more or less final stuff. Things that could change could be like, I don't know, like these numbers or stats or anything like that, or maybe movement patterns. For example, I updated Maximus movement patterns, Maximus movement pattern to match different sort of playstyle in the meantime. So yeah, wiki.pixelwars.com for the wiki. I'll leave a link down in the description as well. Now let's get to it. And you guys are probably more or less familiar with this view. We actually spawned Maximus on the board, and as you can see, there's a lot of stuff you haven't seen yet. So I went ahead and introduced this UI, which is solely referring to abilities and hero activity on the board. So there's obviously going to be a lot of other elements available in the UI, but for now we're just going to be looking at this. And if you're curious to see how I made the UI, well, basically it's a 3D render that was then exported into Photoshop and basically using it as a layer on top of the game written in HTML and CSS. All of the icons for all the abilities will be and are being handmade to match the unique style of this UI. And obviously you probably guessed that this is going to be our MAD meter, which is either going to be decreasing or increasing based on in-game activity. And also this is the KO meter, which when we're in MAD mode is going to be turning into the number of turns left. Anyways, this is like a first version of the UI, and it's basically a starting point. I think it's a solid starting point, and I think we're going in the right direction with this. But we're going to be having a lot of more buttons here available as development progresses and we get into more exciting stuff. Now, we have Maximus on the map. Maximus can obviously move around, bounce around. We also notice that we have a few items here. So what happens now is that we can actually pick up the items. Like, for example, this is the Firebrand Javelin that we picked up, and we also see it available here in the UI. By the way, I think you guys noticed also that the MAD meter is depleting each time I move. Basically, I think it's mentioned in the wiki as well. Every tile of movement that we do depletes 2 MAD points from the MAD meter from our current character. Let's pick up the Legion banner as well. You can see it's here, showcased here in the UI in real time. And obviously we can activate the abilities. And once we activated the abilities, we can also use key shortcuts, by the way. Once we activated the abilities, we can see that the ability pattern pops up on the map and we can choose where we want to attack with the ability that we're using right now. Same for Legion banner, where we can choose where we want to plant our Legion banner. Now, let me just go ahead and refresh and pick up the other two weapons that we have available on the map, which is the Gladius of Valor and the Shield Wall. And if we go and try to activate them, obviously the attack pattern that we spoke about and is also part of the wiki is visible here on the map, and we can choose where we want to attack. So for example, if we want to go attack this specific tile, we just click on it and we perform an attack animation. Now in terms of animations, obviously there's a lot of work that has been done here. It's not that easy as you might think, because every animation requires special fine-tuning towards its corresponding character, as well as other animations that go on in conjunction. So for example, if we attack this tile, you can see that the shield and the character is also moving. So these are also animations that have been implemented to complement our main attack with the Gladius. And the same thing goes for the shield wall. For example, we can cast shield wall and review its animation here, and we'll see that everything is sort of moving in the same pattern. Now let's go ahead and let's see what's up with our little NGMI puppet here, dummy. It's our practice dummy. I hope it's pretty obvious from the fact that he's basically wearing pots and pans as armor. And let's see what happens if we attack him. Oh, cool. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this animation. Obviously, it's the first iteration and it may change, but I just wanted to show this to you guys. Shield wall as well. And yeah, it never gets old. It really feels very good when you actually do it, trigger it from the with the keyboard. But hopefully pretty soon you guys are going to be able to actually test this on your own machines once the alpha is out. All right, so I think that about wraps it up in terms of show and tell. I told you like this is a special Christmas edition, and I wanted to showcase these exclusive animations that I've done with you guys. I think they look great, and I'm really looking forward to seeing a actual 1v1 battle, which will be pretty soon. And I think we're going to be doing Calypso versus Maximus. And yeah, I'll catch up on that in the next Dev Diary that we're going to be doing, the first Dev Diary of 2025. Now, this section of the show and tell, aka first part of the Dev Diary, is over, and let us move on to the second part of our show, which is the game shoutout. And for this time, for this game shoutout, I would like to shout out Path of Exile 2, which is a game that I've played for like, I think, less than 10 hours so far, but it's very cool. I liked it. I would like to call it the Diablo for intellectuals. No offense to Diablo players. I personally play Diablo as well, but this is a different animal, and I think the developers have done a great job with it. Let's have a little look here. See what this game is all about. So it's basically, as you can see, it's basically a action RPG in the Diablo style. But in terms of mechanics and in terms of gameplay and in terms of graphics and everything, it's completely different. And I truly enjoy its complexity and its overall art direction and everything. You guys can, tell by yourselves what this is all about and so on. It's very cool. I wholeheartedly recommend this game. And since I really enjoyed playing this game, as a special Christmas giveaway, I am going to be giving it away as well as part of our bi-weekly Dev Diary giveaways. So just make sure to follow DEADPXLZ on Twitter/X @PixelsNFT and be a verified holder in the DEADPXLZ Discord. Links down in the description, and just like that, you'll be eligible to win. All right, now a little bit of a closing statement before we wrap up for 2024, which has been an insane year. I loved 2024 as much as I hated it somehow. I don't know about you guys, but it's been crazy. And I'm not only talking about crypto, I'm also talking about the entire world. So I hope 2025 is going to be cooler than 2024 in terms of both outside and inside the crypto community and the gaming communities as well. And I really have a good feeling about 2025 with regards to Pixel Wars Alpha launch. Now, in terms of when we'll be meeting again, I will be taking a short holiday break for Christmas and New Year. So that means that the next Dev Diary, which is supposed to come out 2 weeks from now, will not be coming out 2 weeks from now. So we're going to be skipping one Dev Diary, and first Dev Diary of 2025 is going to be a month from now, so 4 weeks from now, whenever that is. Just FYI, guys, just so you know. And otherwise, I wish you all a happy holiday season, whatever you celebrate during this holiday season, if you celebrate. Otherwise, just be happy with no special occasion. And see you all guys in 2025. And I hope this next year is going to be a banger. Cheers. Have a great holiday season.